Viking Corvid here, and welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. So, without further ado, we've got a few jobs to do. We can buy a house, can't we? We've got 1 mil 400. The old marketplace, more than trees. I want to try and get a few more. So, we've done these ones. So, I like the Scooby-Doo-esque ones, but I want to earn a bit more money for that. You know what? Let's do a house. We could earn a bit of money doing one of these, couldn't we? Let's go for a relatively expensive one. Let's go for... let's go for the old marketplace. Oh, wow, this is quite bad. Let's just get to it, shall we? Oh, let's get rid of all this stuff out here first. Well, hope you all had a good half term. That's if you're from the UK, and I don't know, does America have half terms? Like Easter holidays and stuff like that? Right, this is all rubbish. Oh wow, there's a lot out here, isn't there? Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe we can keep this as a marketplace, you know? Little stalls and stuff. Internally. Oop. Sold that window by mistake. What's this? A note, silent base for that. A note, particularly Silent Night by Jaden. FT Films Production Company. Oh, they filmed the film here. Yeah, I reckon I could keep the aesthetic of a stop spreading hot. Okay, like a shop market kind of thing. Bazaar, that's another word for it. Just try and clear up as much of the outside as I can. I can mow that stuff away, to be honest, so that can wait. I want to make sure the outside's done. Well, I've managed to press one of the buttons on my mouse. Probably mentioned before, I've got like a number pad on my mouse. Whoop! Sorry. Yeah, this place got a bit overgrown, isn't it? Good thing I've come to take over. Get this place sold nice. Get a good sale for this place, I reckon. Oh, bugger, I did it again. A bit of mowing to do. A lot of replacements of windows and doors. A lot of rubbish to pick up. bandanas. Not very lucrative. Making a bit of money back, but not a whole lot. Mannequins. See, these ones are alright, they don't have arms. Really hate mannequins. Cool. Right, I am going to mow the outside. So I will be back once I've done that, because this is loud and I don't think you want to hear me mowing. So back in a second. And I'm back. And it took a bit longer than I thought, but kinda glad it was done. I'll go around and collect all the rubbish now. I think I might have to make a dumpster or something. Wrong button. Okay, my spelling is atrocious. No? This is trash, outdoor trash bin oddities. Okay, can I get a big dumpster, or is that... There we go. Because I reckon a big one is just going to be easier to hit when I'm throwing the bin bags. Oop. Really? Is it because it's slightly outside here? Okay, yeah, no. Nope. No. You wouldn't believe I used to play basketball. Okay, I say used to. I think I did it for school a couple of years. I wouldn't say I was a professional or anything. I liked it. Whee! It wasn't all that bad, to be honest. It was good way to stay out of trouble. Though, if you look at me, I'm not really a guy that gets into trouble, am I? One word comes to mind when you look at me. A nerd. What? Yeah, not a whole lot. No. Jesus. I tried a few sports, but yeah, I'm just a big nerd. Don't bother me. It's who I am. I like comic books, manga, anime, gaming, obviously. So what about yourselves? What hobbies do you have? I think that would surprise the average folk. Like you're a bodybuilder looking type and like to knit. My brother was like that. He was a doorman like me as well, but he knew how to crochet. Purposely learned. He was really good at it as well. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. It was weird seeing him, you know, this doorman-like guy just sat there crocheting. Jeez, there's a lot in here. This room is going to be fun. Ugh. Yeah, we'll come to that in a minute. Stop getting distracted, boy. I quite like hearing people that have interesting hobbies, because a hobby kind of shows you what kind of person someone is, I feel. Some hobbies show that the person's patient and then great to be around. Like, you cannot tell me someone that plays Warhammer, who has the time and patience. That went really bad. Does not have patience to be around people. Like, the patience to sit there and paint, it's not something I could do. And I know that for a fact because I've tried. I don't have the patience to think like, oh right, so I need to do this colour and this colour, or I do the little like gunplers of the One Piece boats. That's about the most buildy thing I do. I would like to try some other stuff like that, like the gunplers and that. They're just so expensive. But they don't need to be as expensive as they are. For what they are. Jesus. How long is this guy's arms? Here's a question for thought. If you know One Piece, if you could join any of the crews, who would you join? See, I know a lot of people would say like Luffy's crew or Shanks. Yeah, they're great and all. But oddly enough, I'd like to be in like Garp's crew. You know, being trained by Garp would be awesome. Or Whitebeard. Yeah, wow, look at that, it's so coming out so well. Yeah. As well as like mangas and that, I do a bit of reading. How did I end up indoors? What the hell? currently making my way through Dungeon Crawler Carl. If you like your like Player Ready 1, that was a good film. I read the book before I saw the film. I actually read the book when it was a freebie in a loot crate. I don't want to be one of those. I read it before it was cool. Yeah, I read it before there was an idea of a film for it, but it was good. Wow, outside's basically done now. Cool. Right, let's I'm gonna try and keep all the not the shelving, like these bits, and just try and show like what it would look like for potential customers. Maybe I need to do it in one area at a time. Yeah, so you read any decent books lately? Anything interesting? I'm always after a good book recommendation. As I said, I'm trying to read the Dungeon Crawler Carl, but I'm also trying to read. I love Jurassic Park, so I'm currently I've read the first book. So the first film, and I'm currently trying to get my way through The Lost World, and once I've done that, I would like to get hold of Primal War. There is a film coming out soon for it, for Primal War, and from what I've seen, it looks fantastic. Best way to describe it, it is a dinosaur film, obviously, set during the Vietnam War, and that's something you don't see touched on very often. Like maybe in a kaiju movie, something would happen like World War II, Godzilla-esque things, stuff like that, but like dinosaurs. I have also read what's his name? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's actual Lost World book, which kind of paved the way for it. It's a very I want to say interesting book, but it's not. It is a book of the times, if that makes sense. It's not a very PC-esque book. So, because it's wrote for the era that it is from. I know there's a lot of authors that are like that. Like some books, they just don't feel right now. Quite like that, actually. Give it one level up. Yeah, like some of their work now, you just know wouldn't. When they originally wrote it, it was great, but now, ooh, no, couldn't have that. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to do the floor, I reckon. No, that's what I want. I want a till. No. Cash register. I forget this is American, so Kobe! Ah. If I just throw them all in the same direction, I'll be able to... You know, like... What's the word? Ooh, come on, boy, think of the word. Chuck them. Itchy nose. Oh, right. Whee! Oh wow, look at that. Sparkly. Yeah. See, I play games like this, but my first like forte into gaming, oddly enough, was fighting games. Nice little new game called Mortal Kombat. Was one of my first games. And yes, I like Scorpion. It was one of the ones I was good with. I tell you what though, I could never do the fatalities. Especially in the old games. The newer ones, yeah, they're quite easy. But the older ones, so much practice. I remember games like that, Street Fighter, Primal Rage. No, oh, didn't mean to sell that. They can bring their own shells. I'm just... duplicate. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's good. I'll tell you what, I do feel one thing, Joe, jealous for the people that got to go to CineCon. Getting to see all those trailers for those awesome movies coming out. I am a big movie fan. Got a nice action comedy or something like that. Recently went to go and watch They Will Kill You. Oh, good film. Fantastic film. recommend it to anyone, to be honest. Right, get some better doors in here, I reckon. There we go, that's a better door. Oh, maybe because it was just a door for in there. Yeah, that's better. Ta-da! Really don't feel like this place, it just needs a lot of tidying and maybe a few bits added in. Make it look good. Bit of a paint job here and there, but not a whole lot. Yeah, grab all this. I think, movie-wise, I think the next film... I'm trying to think what's coming out soon now, I want to say. Mortal Kombat 2. Not 100% sure on Street Fighter. Bit of paint there. See, I watched the original Street Fighter. It was good. It was not the games, whereas the new one looks like it's going to follow the games a bit more. And I've seen the original 2 Mortal Kombat films, and well, they are bad, but they are a product of their time. Right, I'm just going to start. If I put these out, then I'm going to know that I'm not going to need to do these every time. Ooh, I learnt to fly there. Jeez. Oh, that's a lot of cushions. Yeah, and what I'm going to do is this will just sell all the little stuff like this and like the shelves. When they come to take over, they can put their own things in. Oh, bin. Wonder if I could get an employees only sign to put here. It looked like there was broken glass on the that could be from the bins. Yeah, that is broken glass. Just put a big wooden door there. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of bin bags in that direction. Whoop. Yet not one has made it. Mm-hmm. Alright, definitely got to sort out the toilets. Jeez. How long was this place abandoned? Oh, so much. Cool. Right, so now I need some tiles. Let's go for this marbling. Okay, my eyes were playing tricks on me. It looked like something moved. Nice. That's that all done. Well, I've got to put all the bits and pieces in, but... Toilet, bathroom, there we go. Sink. There. A bidet? No, just a toilet. Don't need a real fancy one. Don't need a shower. Mirror. Just need a normal mirror. Now I can get a door. Come on. There we go. Ta-da! I know I said I was going to do something like do it one by one, you know, work my way around. I get distracted easily. Okay, so now toilet, sink. Oh, wait. Tiles. There we go. Then we can put a sink in and a mirror. And then the door. Which door did I go for again? This one. No. There we go. Nice and clean here. Right. I was over here, weren't I? Right, that's all done. That's all done. Over here's basically done as well. Oh, wait. Ooh, bit of footprint there. Right, get rid of this stuff. How long is this stuff? Ooh, look at the mold on that. What gets me is some of the bread's mouldy. But then, like, the donut here looks fresh. There's a lot of places here selling bandanas. Oh, suitcases. Need a new one of them. Shoes. Baby shoes. I feel like this one should have a wooden finish. Don't know why. Oh no, maybe this marble. There we go. Ah, I thought I could get that across. Oh, this one I forgot to do here. How about this wooden finish? Well, that actually looks quite good here. Now do the bottom layer. There we go. Then we've got this one. See, they can make their own little what they want to do with these areas. I just need to make sure it looks clean, buy a few things. I know this isn't going to be like my best work, but I'm hoping to make a profit. Did none of my cleaning out here work? See, I did all this out here. Yeah, if I'm trying to sell the place, I can't keep it looking nasty, can I? Although, I know some companies, landlords, whatever, they do, because then they don't have to do a lot of work. It's down to the people that buy it. Let's go some cool wood this time. Right, we made it over here now. Where most of the rubbish is. How was that staying there? Jeez. Nope. I thought I might have actually got one in there. Nope, that was completely over. Right, get all these in. Right, that's them done. Cool. Spruce this up. Get rid of those leaves. I need to put some more doors in. And then I think it's basically done. I like these doors for that one there, that one there. And then this one? No. This one. There. And that one there finally. And then I just got to fill this bit up with some There we go. And then what we'll do is we will copy, just so I can get the right tiles. So it looks all the same. Hoover up these last leaves. Everything looks good. I know I'm not going to get a huge profit for this, but a profit is a profit. No, store doors. I quite liked the idea. If I can get them, no, it won't work. Sliding doors, no. Big fancy doors to enter. There we go. It's not the biggest job I've done, but I reckon this should sell well. So let's have a look, shall we? No, that's sell house. There we go. So I spent 327. Let's have a look how much I make. Oh, yes. That's an extra 111,000. Well, that went well. A lot better than I thought. I've got perk as well. What we got here? Popular by demand, business oak. You earn even more from selling houses. Yeah, we'll go for that. So, thank you very much for coming. I've been Viking Corvid, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!